there's a Happy New Year one, and both Christmases, they were really smart. They had a men's only time in the evenings where men could come in and go Christmas shopping for their girlfriends or their wives or maybe even their moms. I don't know. So really clever. But then I found the exact date of when Viola sold it because there's a little thing in the newspaper that says, hey, she sold it to this. And then what's even worse is about a month later, I find another little thing because in small town newspapers, they announce, hey, so-and-so came to dinner and so-and-so came to visit and there was a new grandbaby or there was whatever. They tell a lot in these small town newspapers. And I found where she was welcomed back home from the hospital in late 1951. So I'm guessing she had health problems, and I'm guessing those health problems were significant if I'm timing it. So my mom was adopted, Lisa was adopted in 1953. And we knew at that point that they would never be able to have a baby because Viola had a malignant tumor in her ovary. And when they went to remove it, it burst. And so they essentially took everything out of her abdomen that wasn't needed. And I think my mom said they filled it with mercury. I'll have to get more specifics on that and more of the timeline, but I believe that that's what happened in 1951. And so in 1951, here she has to sell her dress shop. It is for a loss, so I don't know if it's just the economy. I don't know if maybe Viola wasn't good at managing a company on her own. I don't really know the details of that. But here she loses this dress shop and then she has this horrible surgery that goes wrong, can't have any children, and what that must have been like. Coming home then at the end of 1951, it would have been kind of bleak at that point. And once again, I'm really trying to look at it from her point of view, from her perspective as a woman, not as a mother or a grandmother. So this was my great show and tell episode of Viola's fabulous dress shop that she only had for 2 years. And I will fill in more of the pieces of the timeline next time on Three Mothers.